evening, folks, and welcome to another edition of the Sports Desk. This evening, we have an exciting show for you. I got in the studio with me my good old co-host and buddy, Paul on the ball, and we're going to be talking some exciting sports. Just the other day, we had a tournament here with bowling, and we're going to give you some highlights on that and explain what was going on there for you. But before I do that, I want to introduce my good colleague, Paul. Good evening.
Thank you for introducing me, Carl. Good evening, one and all, and great to be here this evening. Like you said, Carl, always a lot to talk about in sports, in the primary sports today.
Oh yes, and that was very exciting this evening. I actually was there, and I saw it from first time for myself. I saw you were nicely dressed, Paul.
I was, yes. I was.
Yes. And the hot sun with your jacket on and everything. Yes. Okay. Yes. Mr. Englishman. Now, as we get into news, folks, if you guys want to get in touch with us, our number's on the screen. 547-3146 if you guys want to call us or send us a text. It's the same number, 541-3746. 547 3146. I was corrected. If you want to send us a text or anything that you want to talk about in sports, we'd love to hear from you. Give us a call, send us a text. For you folks on the internet, welcome. This is another edition. We're talking sports this evening. And we start with bowling. As I said before, in bowling, there was a tournament here last week before last, where we had teams from the St. Thomas, St. Croix. We had Puerto Rico came over to compete against our own local guys. Paul, it was a very exciting. I got an opportunity to go down and did some interviews with a lot of the folks, and we had opportunity to watch them bowl, and bowling kind of lift my spirit. It's only that you weren't there for me to just,
I was waiting for that.
But it was exciting. I just want to show you guys some of the clips from bowling, if my producer has it at hand, and we give you guys a chance to see what happened on that evening.
Yeah, while the producer's putting his stuff together, we got to really give
bowling
kudos to
at
Violet
about
DeCastro, who really pitched most
outstanding woman.
Well, not only was she the most outstanding woman, but she pitched better than most of the men. She nearly pitched 200.
Of course.
Which was absolutely spectacular.
And I was told by Violet, she started bowling at a late stage when these guys are
just over a year or so ago.
But she's been adamant, and at it all the time. She's always at practice. She's focusing on her game and stuff like that. So practice pays off.
Well, for folks that don't know, Violet's son is Mahal DeCastro. So they say that what doesn't come far for the tree?
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
Mahal is her son.
Okay, well, so that's why she has that arm, huh?
That's where she gets the power from. She takes after her son.
That's where the arm comes in. Now I know where he gets the arm from.
Oh, there you go. Okay,
that is new to me. Violet, congratulations again. I must also congratulate Ronaldo and Brenda for putting on such an event. I mean, it took them a bit of work to get it done. Prizes were nice, and folks were winning monies like crazy. Well, it's just a pity that I hadn't started doing bowling myself.
Yeah, well, Violet asked me not to mention how much she earned. Taxman might be listening.
I know. But folks, again, if you think that some of the other strenuous sports is a little too much for you, you guys should try bowling. I mean, Save the Seed has a program where they run every evening. If you guys want to go down there and try your hand at bowling, you can talk to Suki. He's the man that's in charge. Or you can even connect with Ronaldo or Brenda Foy. They have a bowling association now.
Also, for the youngsters who want to bowl, we have an Easter program in which one of the things we have included is bowling. So you can actually learn to bowl for free. Well, literally, there's a small charge that we do. Not what you'd normally have to pay if you went to Save the Seed. So this Easter, we have an Easter program, and I'll give you more information on that. But it's from the 31st of March to the 11th of April, and you can opt as one of your options in Tortola to do bowling. So there you go.
As he said it, it's right there at your fingertips.
We started bowling at about...
I guess right after, before the 31st.
School closes on the 28th.
School closes on the 28th. I know a lot of you parents are trying to find activities for your kids to go to. As Paul just said, you have a Easter Bonanza that is sponsored by the Youth Affairs and Sports, which covers stuff like bowling, basketball, softball. It's basically, as I see from in front of me, it's on Virgin Gorda, it's on Jos van Dyke, it's on Tortola. Is Anegada included, Paul?
Always.
Anegada is also included, and there are a bunch of different events you can sign up for. Anegada is included.
Of course.
There's a bunch of different events you guys can sign up for. I see everything from basketball, softball, baseball, bowling, as you just said, and junior scientists. Explain what junior scientists means.
Well, even if you don't do junior scientists quiz, they create things. They create light bulbs and they make cars that can move and anything that a scientist can do. But they're junior scientists. They are scientists in the making.
And
diamonds in the rough.
And folks, that's for ages 14 to 18.
No, it's from ages 5.
For the junior scientists?
Well, for
junior scientists is from age 14 to 18, right. But the whole shebang starts from.
Well, we're not a shebang. We are a program.
The whole program starts from 8 to 5. It seems like it runs from March 31st to 11th.
5 to 18.
From 5 to 18, sorry. It starts at March 31st through 11th of April. And it starts from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. For those of you parents who want to drop your kids off and you have to work and you don't have the time off for the Easter. This is a beautiful program you guys could enlist into. It's again sponsored by the Department of Youth Affairs, which is Paul's department, the Ministry of Education and Culture also. So check them out. Early sign up, Paul? Is there early sign up?
Yes, there certainly is. The early sign up, I think the charge is $30 for early sign ups if they're going to. After the 17th of March, I do believe, then you have to pay an extra $10, which is going to make it $40. So I would urge you to pass the word on. It's still early sign up until the 17th. Come into Youth Affairs and Sports and have your child registered in the 2014 Easter program. And as Carlos said, from basketball to softball to bowling, it's all there for you. Virgin Gorda, Just Van Dyke, Anegada, and of course here as well in Tortola.
Good. Now, with that done, I hope my producers have the bowling segment on so we can get into that. Let you guys see what happened.
We started bowling at about 12 today. And we had persons from St. Thomas, St. Croix, Puerto Rico, and ourselves here in the Tortola BVI bowling. It was quite a tough competition. We have now the 12. Right now we had the first round of bowlers at 12, and then the second round began about 3:30. And now we are at the finals, semi-finals, you can say. Where the first and second round we bowled 4 games. Then we did top 12, and the top 12 are now bowling, so we can refer to them as the semifinals. In the tournament, let's see, we had Javon Thompson, we had Sylvester Mitchell, we had Titus Laurentian, we had Joe Standish, we had myself, yes, I competed, Britta Foy, Ronaldo Foy, my husband right beside me, Crescentia Jean-Baptiste, Norville Brathwaite, Alberto Whitley, Keon August, Drexel Glasgow, Adrian McCoy, Violet De Castro.
My name is Adansi Henry, representing St. Croix.
I understand you made it to the final.
Oh yeah, started out a little rough. I started out at 161, then at 173, then I picked up at 243 in the third game, and at 161 again, which pushed me, that 243 pushed me into the top 5 of the first group that bowled today. So I mean, it's back and forth. Every day ain't gonna be the same, you know what I mean? But you just try and adjust.
Now, I've been listening to a lot of talk about the St. Croix coming over to take this championship. Hearing it on the radio and stuff like that, so I see you guys really came prepared for this. How do you guys prepare yourself?
For me, basically, I bowl like 2 days a week. I used to bowl 3, but I had to cut down. But 3 days a week plus training. I also bowl on St. Croix national team, so that prepares us for this kind of competition.
I mean, I've seen some Puerto Ricans that are doing extremely well. What do you think of that?
Well, basically the Puerto Ricans, they are great bowlers. I mean, 2 of the guys I think bowl for Puerto Rican national team, they have some of the top trainers coming out to teach them how to bowl. I've been away to tournaments bowling with them, so they are forced to reckon with. You know what I mean? But I try my best to take my time, keep up with them, and I did today. Mentally, I had to just stay focused and find a line that works for me. You know, I brought 3 balls. One of them won't work, so I have to stick with one that works, and if it works, never since. So, you know, mentally is basically knowing what your equipment could do and what you could do with it, and what the lane giving you. You know, so. Basically, I'm only at 14. I used to go 13, but I had to step up to a 14 because, you know, by speed for me, I chose 13 too fast. So I stepped up 14. So, you know, I'm there. Yeah.
My name is Kaidi Castro. This is my second tournament that I'm actually participating in, and I had a really good game tonight. It was best of 4 games in the first round, and I mean, I came out hitting hard. First round, second round, I bowled 200 games. My third game, I fell off a bit and struggled. Fourth game, I came back and fell short of 200 again, which I guess gave me enough to qualify for the second round. Sadly, you know, lane conditions, I wasn't as prepared as I should be, you know, as a bowler, because the conditions change, and I use one conventional ball, you know, where I have learned it over time, and it works well. But as the lanes break down, you need a ball that can work with how things change, and that's where my problems came about. So I mean, I had a rough second quarter, but it was still a good night for me. I felt good that I was one that qualified in the top 12, that made it, that represented for the BBI.
How long you been bowling?
About, I think it's been 5 years now. Yeah, my second year bowling, I was a doubles champion with Narvel Brathwaite. We bowled at UPs and we came out on top. You know, and then since then we just do it for fun, time to time, the local league and stuff like that. Just for fun and games, but you know, when it's time for competition, I always like to challenge myself to ramp with the big boys.
So now, based on what we have seen here in competition, were you expecting this level of competition, or has it surprised you in any way?
Honestly, I've bowled against the Crucians and the St. Thomas before, but I've never bowled against Puerto Rico, which is a totally different level. You know, they have a pro shop. These guys, you know, drill their own balls. This customized to certain critiques. So, you know, things that they know and can do, we're just learning about. But now that I know that's what's coming, you know, I'll be prepared and I'll never back down. Because I came close, you know, I swam in the big fish. So now that I know what to do, it should be nothing for me to hold on up there with them in the next competition.
Violet De Castro,
Representing?
British Virgin Islands.
No, again, we have understand that you're one of the top female bowlers for the BVI. I mean, I know I saw you practicing a lot. It seems like your practice has come to play now. So tell us a little bit about the competition today.
Well, it's the second competition that I've been in so far. The first was on St. Croix, and I've been bowling for less than a year, and I feel good tonight that I am the top woman.
Okay, how difficult was it for you competing against all these other folks?
Well, it wasn't difficult at all. I think my competitor was Crescense from Tortola, and I think she was second.
Okay, competition at the level of this, I mean, I see Puerto Rico, I see St. Croix, this is your second competition. What do you think of those?
Well, the guys from Puerto Rico are actually professionals, so we expected them to be at the top.
What about St. Croix, St. Thomas?
Well, St. Croix and St. Thomas, I would say St. Croix over BVI. But all guys in BVI, they were kind of nervous today. They can do better, but they were kind of nervous today.
Well, hi, my name is Carlos Bentley. We're here trying to bowl this tournament. Came in third place. Our team is from Puerto Rico. It was a good tournament, long, all day.
No, I noticed that you guys came in. I noticed you guys came in with a lot of different styles. You know, a lot of
we all have different sponsors. We all bowl internationally, and we bowl with our federations, and we all have different sponsors, and that's why you're going to see different brands on our shirts.
Now, I know you guys got an invitation to come to this competition. What was your thought?
Oh, I was interested. You know, I've never been to Tortola, so wait a minute, bowling on Tortola would be a lot of fun. Yeah.
Did you expect this type of competition?
No, I knew there were some bowlers down in the Caribbean, but I didn't know how good they were gonna get down here. It was pretty good. It was fun, a lot of fun.
Okay. Now, I see some of the other teammates. I think you guys got second.
We came in second and tied for third.
Second and tied for third.
Yeah.
Now, did you expect that from the young guys?
Yeah.
No, I've just witnessed you play for the first time, and I realized you had some heat on you, and you stood up against it. Tell me a little about that.
Well, basically, the idea was stay focused. I mean, I try to stick with them because they are good bowlers. I mean, when I saw I was with the Eugene 3 for 3, he threw his foot, and I threw my foot, and he had the 9. So let me go for it, but I got a little too relaxed. I threw the 6 spear. I see him leave an open stand. I said, that's an open door for me, so let me go for it. So
when did you think that you had it in the bag?
when I threw the first strike in the 10th frame, that's when I know I had it.
No, the level of competition. I know. I must admit that you stood your grounds real good. How did you manage to do that?
Just keep my composure, keep my focus, don't worry about what they doing, they let them do them, I gotta do me.
So tell me what's next for you now?
Go back to St. Croix, bowl my leagues, practice with my national team and go to the different tournaments that we go to all over the United States.
Yeah.
It seems like you've been victory on the team during the bowling earlier, and a lot of people didn't throw, they could even come close, but you know.
Well, basically, what happened was Gene, the lefty from Puerto Rico, he came to St. Croix in the last tournament we had, and they basically took all prizes home. So it's kind of a sweet victory to take it back from them now, you know what I mean? But I can't take none from them, they're great bowlers, and I mean, it was my pleasure going up against them. So, I mean, I came out on top.
There you have it, folks. You get some excerpts of the bowling competition that was held at Save the Seed. As you can see, I will explain a little bit to you, Paul. As you can see, when the Puerto Ricans bowl, how the ball curved and came back, and it was, I mean, like I said, I was just fascinated by the way the movement of the ball was. And when I had the opportunity to talk to those guys, they said about they make their own balls, so they know how to swing their own balls. So. Anything with balls, Paul?
Well, certainly I was impressed the way the Puerto Ricans curved the ball, both the left-hander and the right-hander. Pitched the ball from the outside and brought it back in, Carl. And to me, it showed the level of professionalism from the Puerto Ricans. Even the clothes that they wore to me, I mean, I guess you can enlighten me on that one, seemed to be very professional. The Crucian, in my estimation, was just natural ability. Typical version, just had the ability and is a natural. If he had the kind of skill that the Puerto Ricans had, he would have put some serious licks in them, Carl.
Yes, I do agree with you, because what he did is he kept his composure. He realized the competition that he has, the level of competition that he was playing, and he actually said that he played against them before. And these guys are professionals. They play on Puerto Rican national team. So he said all he did was just try to maintain his composure. When you saw when he made the strike, that was when he missed the strike. That was the only time that he didn't bowl a strike.
I was kind of wondering why we showed the one time
Yeah, well,
that
you can't be showing everything.
you're trying to build some drama.
but I, like I said, just watching the game excited me so much. You know, it would make the average person wants to learn to bowl.
So, are you one of the average ones that want to learn to bowl?
I have bowled before, Paul. When I was in school, and you know, you have opportunities to go and hang out sometimes. We went to bowling alleys and.
Well, you just saw the Puerto Ricans.
From what I never seen anything to that level. No,
right.
That was the first time. Because if you notice how high the guy hand was when he raised the ball to bowl, I mean that was like playing softball. You know, only guys that go that high. You know what I'm saying?
So can I expect you to begin to practice now so that you can play against me?
Folks, if you're just checking in with us, the show is live. You guys could call us or send us a text. The number is on the screen. You can get in touch with us. But before you do that, we're gonna take a short break. When we come back, there's a basketball league that's going on in the HMP, and I have the man who's in charge of that league. He's gonna be right here to explain it to you. So stick, guys. We'll be right back with a word from our sponsors.
Sports Desk is sponsored by Lime, the better, faster 4G network.